to another J.A.R.V.I.S tutorial. So, today we're gonna continue our uh, writing the code for J.A.R.V.I.S. Actually, yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Dang. All right. So this one's gonna be a little longer one, I'm guessing, because we have a lot of things to write. All right. So, let's begin. Here in the public partial class, which is main window, something, I don't know how to call these lines. Window. Here you're gonna write several thousands of lines of code. Alright, so let's begin. It's actually between, public main window and public partial class. Why here? Well, just because. Shut up and work. Sorry. Alright, let's begin. So let's write speech. Let's see, recognition engine. Let's just call it, I don't know, recognize. I'm not sure if it's recognize. Yeah, whatever. You know how to spell it. I don't. New, not you. It's new. New. Speech recognition engine. All right, so this one, the speech recognition engine, what it does, it actually creates the speech recognition engine, and it sets by default the language is in English. It's by default. You can actually alter it later on, which we're gonna talk about it. Sorry, my phone just broke. Damn. But yeah, this one creates by default recognition engine, which you remember if you worked in Visual Basic and stuff like that. You had that little up thingy with the microphone, and you click it, and the program will listen to you. It's pretty much the same thing. And by default, the language is English. All right, so we have to write one more speech recognition engine. Let's see. Listen to me. Or listen tone. Then equals new speech recognition engine. We need two. So one creates that one, and then the one creates our beginning for the program to listen. Next one, speech. Synth of something. I don't know how to pronounce this word. Let's just call this one. No, just call this one. J.A.R.V.I.S is equal to new speech synthesizer. It's like an instrument. Alright, so what is this part here? This creates the speech synthesizer. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, damn. Which actually allows the program to respond. Or we actually say something to it like, yeah, what's the time? And it will reply, well, look at the clock. Stuff like that. Next, we're gonna import some grammars. Something. So grammar, shell. Not shield, shell commands. Grammar. One more. Then we're gonna explain what these are. Let's write web commands. Grammar. Something. Social commands. Grammar. Let's write all files, not files. Come on, help me out. So these grammar, damn it, variables allows us to actually load and unload certain words or sentences into a J.A.R.V.I.S's vocabulary and update every now and then. So that those two lines actually help us out with it. Alright, so next thing we're gonna have to do is write an array that will be loaded with custom commands, also responses and the locations of the certain files, which you will see when we actually create the dashboard. We're gonna write those commands. So we will say what the program will apply and what the program will open. If it's for instance, shell command or web command. Social commands is actually just gonna have two, which is say and reply. So if I say what's the time, it's gonna say look at the clock, you lazy fuck, or whatever. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have cursed. So, write an array string, these two weird square brackets, and let's write array shell commands. Just repeat that, not necessarily like that, just write array, damn it, array shell, now shield, come on, response, string, array shell, damn it. Alright, so for these three, it's pretty simple. This one is going to look for the commands. For instance, my computer. This one is going to be the one that we're going to reply, such as, yes sir. And this one's going to be the location with which, using system diagnostics, we're going to actually open it up. We need two more. Actually, not two more, we need several more. Alright, so let's just try string, array, web commands, string, array, web response. These are a lot of commands. It's just have to be like that. Web URL. So for instance, pretty much the same principle. Tell it what to do, what will reply, why will it open. In this case, it's going to open up the URL with the default browser that you already set on your computer. We need several more. Array, social commands, string, array, social response. These are just two because we don't need actually something to open it, so this is just pretty much you saying something and it will reply back. Alright, so next thing we're gonna use or add are few things, which is actually still the string, but just keep a few lines. So let's write string. What is this? All lines. All lines. This array, which we just wrote, will store all the lines in our CSV document. So we can pull substrings from it and load into the other arrays. What else? String. Let's see if we want to write anything else. Alright, so let's just write a few more because we're gonna use them later on. So let's just write string. Sorry. Let's just skip one line here to make it more appealing. Let's just write, because the Java is gonna be highly customized program. Let's just write my music string my videos. Here we're gonna write file names, which this array will actually store file names. String. If you hear me butchering the keyboard, I'm sorry, it's just the way the keyboard is. I'm sorry. Location. Yes, this array stores the file path to a certain thing, so we can open it, such as, I don't know, songs, whatever. What next? Alright, so let's just add a few more things here, which are strings, but with the lowercase s. So string is gonna be shell commands path. So these strings that we're gonna write now will be used to refer to something. So sc path is actually shell commands path. string SR path is for response. S location path is, you know, shell location. We're gonna use that for several others. So write string web command. Let's write this more. Web C path string web R path string web URL path. Alright, two more string is social command path. Sorry, column string social response path. Alright, so like I've said, these strings will actually help us um, will be used to refer to something. So these three, you know, refer to shell commands, these two to treat webs, and these two to social. So let's keep another line.
And now you've got yourself something funky. If you came to groove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky.
Sorry, I'm back. Do something. So here we wrote integer I is equal to 0. So before integer is a number with no decimal point. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is it 0? This will be used actually, this integer variable, for loops and referring to specific elements in the arrays. Right? And the last one that we're gonna write is stream writer. So let's just call it SW because, you know, the name. This one is it sets a variable that actually allows us to read and write the text documents, which we will use later on because we're going to use notepads for storing the default commands and stuff like that. Alright, so that's it for this tutorial. It's not actually a tutorial, just running the code and explaining how everything works. I highly suggest you that you comment, so everything that I said about these lines of code you should actually just listen to me again and just write the comments here. So here /line allows us to read and write to text documents. So I highly suggest you that you comment on every single line of these because it will be easier